last on Sledgehammer.
Hammer, you can't defuse that bomb.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The following season of Sledgehammer takes place 5 years before that nuclear explosion. Thank you.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
In just a moment, police detective Chris Raker will take the stand against reputed crime boss Johnny Red Shoes Haggis about his role in the murder of former district attorney D.A. Burnham. This is Amy Porter reporting live. Now, right this minute.
Do you promise to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Detective Raker, please tell the court exactly what you saw the night of June 20th, 1986.
Well, I observed Mr. Johnny Red Shoes Haggis.
Observe me.
The Haggis. I don't know.
Come now, Detective Raker. Just tell the court what you remember.
I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't remember. What are you doing? Get off my back! Detective needs a break.
Order in this court! Order in this court! I said order in this court!
Wasn't violence here!
Not me, him!
Violence!
In all my years on the force, I have never been this disgusted.
So you heard about it?
Yeah, I heard about it. Canceling the policeman's field day. It was my turn to get shot out of the cannon. This is ridiculous. Oh, that's where I put that. My mind is...
Hammer, I thought you were talking about Detective Raker.
Raker? Who, Chris Raker? You know, I like that guy. He's kind of tough. Good with his fists. Always liked him.
Hammer, he cracked on the stand today and didn't finger Johnny Red Shoes Haggis.
That wimp! You know, I never really trusted him.
He was so dedicated. So stable.
How's the captain taking it?
Not very well. Been in his office most of the morning.
Yeah, he's probably really depressed. You know, Captain Trunk has been like a second-hand father to Raker for years. How sharper than a serpent's tooth is an ungrateful punk.
Sorry for interrupting, Captain.
Just wanted to cheer you up, sir.
That's impossible. This is the worst day of my life.
Now, you see, right there, you're wrong. You've said many times that the worst day of your life was the day I joined the force. Now you feel better?
Yes.
Captain, I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for Chris Raker's sudden breakdown.
Oh, it's obvious what happened. He was pretending. Johnny Red Shoes Haggis paid him off. I hear you can make a lot of money in acting.
Raker would never shell out. He had integrity, you understand? And the mere fact that you would even suggest that he was...
Go ahead. Let it out. You'll feel better, Captain.
Never.
You know, Captain, I thought he sounded real. All that ranting about violence. Well, that's difficult to fake.
No, believe me, Raker is a faker. All cops face violence. The ones who can't deal with it crack. The ones who can, teach.
Just talk to him.
You want to talk to him? Why don't you dial him direct? 555 Weasel. Here, I'll ring him up.
Hammer, give it a rest. I've already tried. The man's not at home.
Oh, typical. The line went dead. Dang deregulation.
Ah! Hammer. Get down.
Hey, Hammer. How's it feel to be the second craziest cop on the force?
What was that, Major?
I asked you how it felt to be the second craziest cop on the force.
Oh, I thought you said laziest. Sorry, my mistake.
You don't believe Raker really lost it, do you?
Not a chance in the world. That kid has taken the heart out of Trunk, and I'm not going to let him get away with it. He was always too perfect. That bonehead even had a perfect attendance record.
What's wrong with a perfect attendance record?
Any cop worth his tin is out at least a couple of days with a flesh wound.
Well, I think we're all human. I mean, I think we should strive for perfection.
Speak for yourself, Thoreau. I am perfect. A perfect 42 regular and a perfect shot.
I started VVC after the network forced me out of programming. They said my ideas were too high concept. You tell me, what's wrong with an alien puppet living with a suburban family? Okay, it's stupid. But what's wrong with it?
Nothing. Sounds kind of cute.
Cute! There's too much cute in the world. There should be an alternative. You've heard of reality programming? This is reality reprogramming. Here we are at the nerve center of my entire operation. Voila.
Whoops. Sorry, we were just playing a game of Space Invaders.
The latest in state-of-the-art mind control technology. Thought control through television.
Amazing.
I could start a fourth network just like this.
There already is a fourth network.
That's a network?
Yeah, I see your point. Anyhow, your process certainly worked on that cop Raker. Johnny Red Shoes Haggis couldn't be happier. $500,000, just as we agreed.
I just want you to know I'm not doing this for the money, but I have to answer to a higher command. My 2-year-old son.
This is all very, impressive. Mr. Smartikoff, I'll be leaving.
But this is only the beginning. I've devoted my whole life to TV. Man has only begun to scratch the tip of the iceberg of the video age.
Look, I'm really not into television. I only watch PBS and Nightline.
But someday you'll really be into television because it will rule your life. Man will never have to leave his couch. Brother, you will even travel to foreign lands by TV.
Actually, I enjoy flying.
Ultimately, man and TV will combine to form a newer, higher being. Yes, a super race. Smarter, brighter, new and improved. And it will all start here and with those who watch it. Yes, the rulers of tomorrow sit in front of the TV today.
Oh, another new sweater? Come on, Theo. Who is it?
Hammer, it's me, Raker. Open up.
Look, if you came here for insults, I already gave at the office.
Hammer, I have to talk to somebody.
Yeah, well, don't confess. Let me beat it out of you. I hate cops who take bribes.
I didn't take a bribe. Now listen, you're the only one I can talk to. You're bloodthirsty, but you're trustworthy. Now you gotta listen to me.
I don't listen to malcontents. Especially malcontents who malcontent all over the captain.
Hammer, listen, I'm telling you the truth. I don't know what happened to me on the stand. There was this sound, this noise. I couldn't remember anything. And then these nightmares. These terrible, weird nightmares. They seem so real.
Oh, the one where you haven't been to class all semester and it's the day of the final and you're in your underwear? No?
No, these revolve around a white room. You gotta help me.
I just helped you quit smoking. All right, look, I don't know what happened to you on the stand. Maybe you didn't take a bribe. Maybe you just cracked under the pressure. But you better remember what happened with Johnny Red Shoes Haggis, or that slime ball's gonna ooze free.
I tried, but nothing happened.
Well, try harder. Remember, come on. Haggis, the murder. Haggis, the murder.
No. There's violence here! There's violence here! That sound! I have to get rid of that sound! I gotta get it out of my head!
Nicotine withdrawal's a real bummer.
That noise! Help me, Hammer! Help me get rid of the sound! Hit me! Hit me!
My
Hit
place.
me!
Feel better now?
No! Hit me! Hit me, Hammer! Hit me! That noise! That noise!
Boy, you can come over here anytime. You just bought the farm, Fink. All right, now you're in trouble. I love it when company drops by. All right, come on, let's go. Party's over.
Okay, people, let's clear.
That guy's gonna destroy Trunk and me both.
You know, I still don't understand why I came to you.
Felt safe here. You know, when Raker rushed in here, he was shaking worse than a rumba dancer. He had that look in his eyes as someone who just stepped over the edge. I've seen that look before.
Yeah, in the war.
No, in the mirror.
Sledge, what do you think made him break down?
I don't know. All I did was ask him about Johnny Red Shoes Haggis, and look what he did. Think I'm gonna lose my security deposit?
He required one? Can you remember saying anything that might have set him off?
He came in here, he was raving, he was ranting, going on about noise. He said the noise and something about nightmares.
Nightmares. What do you say about nightmares?
All he mentioned was something about a white room.
White room. White room. I've read something about that.
Look, another article.
Now, what magazine is this from?
Reader's Digest.
Oh, well, can't get more authoritative than that.
Already, advertising agencies have expressed an interest in mind control techniques such as the KGB's White Room process. That's all it says. It's the condensed version.
That's it. The White Room.
Oh, Sledge, you don't honestly believe that the networks are trying to turn people into mindless automatons, do you?
Haven't you ever seen Matlock? What I'm saying is the only people that are more calculating than the networks are the mob. They didn't bribe Raker. They brainwashed him.
They programmed him to forget and break down every time he tried to remember anything about Johnny Red Shoes Haggis.
Let's go talk to Trunk. I think I figured out how to pull the plug on Haggis.
Let me get this straight. You want me to spread the word that you've got new information that will put Johnny Red Shoes Haggis behind bars for good, and that you're going to testify tomorrow. Hammer, that will never work.
Yes, it will. We'll get a woman to start the rumor. Want to do it, Duro? I'll get somebody else. You see, sir, the guy who got to Raker is going to try to get to me before I testify.
Oh, Hammer, something is happening. Put that network in the dumper.
I already did last year.
And this just in. Inspector Sledge Hammer will testify tomorrow in the trial with new information that will, according to Hammer, put that scum-sucking leech into the slammer for so long, by the time he gets out, he'll be dead.
Thought of that myself.
And now on an
Yeah, I could tell.
Well, Duro, I guess it's time for you to make tracks.
We don't know what's going to happen here tonight. I think I should stay and back you up.
I don't need a backup. I got all the backup I need. Right here. It's taken me through shootouts and stakeouts and a marriage. So, I'm straight.
I can hide in the closet. They won't even know I'm here.
Look, the mob has probably been watching this apartment all evening, and they're not going to make a move till you leave. So, beat it. I can take care of myself. Always have. Always will.
You know, it's okay to let people care about you. It's not a slight against your masculinity. It's human.
Duro, I think I hear your mother calling.
You know, beneath that loner exterior and twisted mind lurks a heart with real emotion. It's really okay to let it out every once in a while.
One more insult like that, and you're going out of here on a stretcher like Raker.
You win. You know, once I'd like to come over here when it wasn't a crisis. I mean, you could just invite me over here and we could just talk. Is that too much to ask?
I don't know. Depends. Just call before you come over.
Why? Think you might make me dinner?
No, I want to disarm all the booby traps. Good night.
Shouldn't something be happening? Smartikoff?
Dave! Yes! No cartoon first.
Look, Johnny Haggis wants results. I don't know what he knows, but I want him not to know it. You know?
I know. Look, if we can't brainwash him, let's brain wax him. Go to level 3.
Dishwashing liquid, toilet paper, TV dinners, soap, trash bag, deodorant, breakfast cereal, tires, toilet paper, TV dinners.
Finally. This is Jell-O. Let's get down to business. Take notes. Inspector Hammer, tomorrow, whenever anyone asks you anything about Johnny Red Shoes Haggis, you will forget everything. Is that understood?
You put him to sleep, you idiot!
Wake him up.
Yes, sir.
Go to level 4.
Wake up, Hammer. Come on, wake up. Mom, I'll take out the garbage in a minute. Come on, wake up. Mom.
At level 4, we associate scenes of extreme violence with our command to forget a certain topic. We could turn Oliver North into a bedwetter.
So better work. We're running out of time.
This is impossible. This man is experiencing every form of violence known to man, and he's loving it.
Hey, what are you doing? It was just getting good. You know, you guys should release this in cassette. You'd make a fortune.
That will be enough, Inspector Hammer.
Could you at least make me a copy? VHS?
I'm losing my patience.
So am I. Give me a gun. Let's kill him.
Are you mad?
Of course I'm mad. Would a sane man work in television?
But there must be another way.
You're right.
Forget it. You guys can't scare me. You can turn my stomach, but you can't scare me. I'm a brick wall. The only guy who can reach me is me, and I'm on my side.
That's it. His conscious is too strong. We'll reach him through his subconscious. We'll reach him through himself. Begin facial topography sequence. Convert my voice to Hammer's.
Well, old Sledgeroo, this is a fine mess you've gotten us into. Us? What is this, some kind of joke? Oh, no joke. I am you.
You will do what I say.
You're selling encyclopedias. I'm not buying any. Why am I talking to you? You're not real. I am real. Yeah, can you do this? Boy, 1 hour with you would be hell. Stop fighting it, and listen to me. Tomorrow you will remember nothing when asked about Johnny Red Shoes Haggis. Tomorrow I will remember nothing. If pressed, you will become agitated. If further pressed, in fact, you will draw your gun and kill the DA. I will blow away the DA. When you wake up in the morning, you will feel refreshed, and you will remember nothing about tonight. Refreshed, I will kill the DA. Now sleep. Tomorrow is a big day. Wow. Man, I slept like a log. Hope you had a good night.
Inspector Hammer, would you tell the court what you remember?
Well, I was born a white middle-class child. I lived
No,
for some years.
Inspector. About Johnny Red Shoes Haggis.
Yes?
I don't remember.
I mean, why else would you tell Captain Trunk that you had new, important information?
No,
No!
This is no time for fooling around, Inspector. What about Haggis?
I don't remember.
Nothing?
I don't remember.
Shut up! I said I don't remember! Nothing? I don't remember! Stop it! Stop it! I can't think it! My head! It's the noise! Can't you hear? Stop! Stop!
Doing, you goofball cop. You're supposed to shoot the DA, not me.
Bailiff, arrest these guys. They've already killed the dead DA, then they brainwashed Raker and tried to brainwash me. How's that for a quick explanation?
Do you have any comments, Mr. Haggis?
I'm paying you nothing! Nothing, you hear me? Nothing, you get nothing! Nothing, you hear me? Nothing, you get nothing!
Well, it looks like justice was done.
It sure was. Those were the ugliest shoes I've ever seen.
I mean, what happened? Didn't they try to brainwash you?
That's right, Captain, they did. They tried to play on my subconscious, but they forgot one important thing.
What's that?
I don't have a subconscious.
Hammer, I'm amazed that you were able to hold out against their brainwashing.
Well, it was easy, sir. I simply thought about one thing.
What was that?
Well, who's always close to my side? Someone I'm afraid I've been neglecting lately. Someone for whom I've never really been able to express my true feelings. Someone who's beautiful, sleek, attractive. I think it's obvious who I'm talking about, sir.
Oh, Sledge, stop.
My gun.
Hammer, you are a truly sensitive guy.
Thank you, sir. I never thought you noticed that.
Hey, Inspector. You enjoy your day off?
Yeah, nothing like a relaxing day of fishing. Fishing poles are for geeks, Magi. Hey, put a cork in it, will you, loser?
Inspector, what's going on?
An illegal chokehold, Magi.
Nah, what's the charge against this guy?
Oh, that. How you doing, Jerome?
Oh, hi, Fred. How's your day off?
We had a very good time.
We? Who'd you go with?
My best friend. You know, those experts are right about fish.
Yeah, how's that?
They're full of lead. What, are you tapping into the computer dating service again, Duro?
No. No, these are crimes that occurred over the last 10 years. By cross-referencing these crimes with recent crimes, the computer can catch similar MOs and give us fresh leads.
That's poppycock. Cops catch crooks, not wimpy computers. Poppycock? Where do you get poppycock? I never say that.
Ah! Hammer! Hammer! You know that man you just dragged in?
Yeah.
You can't arrest someone just because you were getting bad vibes.
Captain, I cannot believe that I'm hearing you say this. You, of all people, should know that it's intuition, instinct, hunches that crack cases. That man was crouching in a shooting position.
Hammer, the man was watering his lawn.
Well, every system breaks down now and then. If that would have been a flamethrower, you'd be thanking me right now.
Sledge, that's my point. If you use standard police procedure, situations like this wouldn't happen. Well, would you call getting a gut feeling about somebody and then blowing them away good police work?
No, I'd call that the process of elimination.
Hammer!
Ooh, your temples are really throbbing.
Don't care what you do. I do care. Just get out to the university, please.
I'm already taking an adult education class in philosophy.
Really? Who? Kierkegaard? Spinoza?
Jack Webb.
Hammer. Security police has just found a co-ed's dead body. Get going.
Well, I guess we're really not in that much of a hurry, right? I mean, she's not going anywhere.
Sledge, we should
Dead.
go.
Please.
I'm a fool for that.
Just go. Just, please, go.
All right, let's see whose method works best. Standard police procedure or your jungle tactics?
Hey, don't knock the jungle. Any place that gave the world malaria can't be all bad.
Oh, please, let's not argue. I just don't think I could take another one of your nihilistic tirades today.
Now, stop putting yourself down. You can handle a lot more than you give yourself credit for. All right, stop gawking. Come on. Just one of your friends brutally murdered.
Coming to you guys. Heads up.
Yeah, what you got on the stiffette there, Norman?
Her name is... I never know what the proper word is. Is it she is or she was? Because she's dead.
You can take notes on this,
Yeah,
Hammer?
you take notes if you want to, Duro. I just store all that junk right here. What was her name?
Janet Parker. She was strangled. Been dead about 2 hours. Yeah, she was found by that guy over there.
He dead, too?
No, he's just old. His name's Amos McCoy. He's the history professor. She was his teaching assistant. It's a shame. She looked like my type. Well, so long.
Thanks, Norman.
Sure.
Spellman, Shapiro, get out of here. I'll take care of this by myself. Professor McCoy, I'm Inspector Hammer. This is Detective Duro. We understand you are a history professor here at the university. I also understand you found Janet Parker's body. And I also understand that she was your teaching assistant. I know all this stuff already. This guy's no help. I'm gonna go question one of the bangles over here.
Professor, would you mind telling me how you happened to be here?
Janet missed 2 of my classes. She'd never do that without a good excuse. I guess death is one of the best.
What can you girls tell me about Janet Parker? Oh, yeah, all right. Okay, no, one at a time. Thank you.
Yes, we were very close. I guess it was because she had no family. Poor girl. She was paying her own way through school. And now, if you don't mind, I must go home and deal with this.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry. This must be a very tragic day for you.
It is. Now I'm going to be up all night, grading papers. Goodbye, Detective.
Well, did you girls used to hang out together?
No. Janet was a real loner. She usually kept to herself. I only saw her come and go.
Huh. A loner, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice anything strange lately?
As a matter of fact, I did. Her new haircut was too full for the shape of her face.
Oh, God.
Okay, let's just go over what we have so far. She was a loner.
Yeah. She didn't talk to anybody except her boyfriend.
What was his name?
He's a quarterback on the football team.
Yeah, what's his name?
What a doll.
What was his name?
Teddy Overman.
Now we're getting somewhere. Hey, Duro, I think I got... Duro. Hey, this is no time to be doodling.
Did you find anything?
Only the name of the murderer.
You mean possible suspect?
Yeah, okay, possible, whatever. I got a criminal. What do you got?
Oh, I got this number on this pad. I picked up stone.
Yeah,
Looks-
great. Put the handcuffs on the notepad.
You know, I also think whoever killed Janet wanted something. Look at this place. It was robbed.
Wrong. All girls' rooms look like this. No, she had a boyfriend. He was a football player. Those goons are born killers. You take a 280-pound man and stick him in a 10-pound helmet. You got homicidal intent. And I'm going to pick him up right now before he kills again.
Sledge. Sledge. Did it ever occur to you might be jumping the gun?
Yeah. This guy's about to be drafted from State U to State Penn.
Blue 22, down. Stand.
Eddie Overman.
Hot.
Police.
Hot.
All right, Overman. You're under arrest for murder.
What? Who'd I kill?
Janet Parker.
Oh, my God, Janet's dead?
Well, if you killed her, of course she's dead. Obviously, you're not here on an academic scholarship.
Sledge, I think this is premature.
I didn't kill Janet. I loved her.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you running?
I'm in a football game.
Huh.
I was at practice all day. Besides, I haven't seen Janet in months. She was too busy working on her research project.
Yeah, and your big, dumb jock ego couldn't take it, so you killed her, didn't you? You're supposed to hurt the one you love, not murder him.
No way. Our relationship wasn't based on passion. It was mostly fiscal.
That's physical, you missing link.
No, fiscal. She was loaded and she spent money on me.
All right, enough chit-chat. You're under arrest.
Sledge, wait. He's got a solid alibi. What have you got? A hunch.
All right, pigskin. But just remember, you're still suspecto numero uno. Every breath you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. That's police talk. Now get out.
Hey, Teddy.
Nice moves.
Teddy was right. Look at her bank account. She deposited $20,000 the day before she died. So where does a teaching assistant get that kind of money?
Wheel of Fortune? Maybe she has rich parents.
Oh, the professor said she didn't have any family.
Hey, don't try to dazzle me with the facts, Thoreau. It was the boyfriend, and that's a cop talking. You lose.
Hey, Detective, I almost forgot the lab report on this stone. It's it's worth $50,000. Oh, here it is. Yeah.
I know about gut feelings, Hammer. I get a twinge in my stomach every time you come through that door.
Well, whose fault is that, sir? You let me in. You could have resisted. Nobody's holding a gun to your head.
Hammer, just tell me the status of the co-ed murder case.
Well, the victim, of course, is still dead. But I think I got it wrapped up. The boyfriend killed her. It was a crime of passion. These kids nowadays, they just don't understand the give and take of a romantic relationship.
If that's so, Hammer, and the case is closed, why is Doro in the outer office questioning a jeweler?
What?
Hey, Duro. Letting that killer jock waltz out of here was dumb. But bringing in this sleaze who bought Janet's jewels is the height of dumbness.
Now talk, pork products, or I'll kick the rhinestones off your pants.
Hammer, this man is not a fence. This is the jeweler, Jerry Begg. His number was written on the pad on Janet's desk.
The young lady sold items of antique jewelry to me in a perfectly legal manner. Now release me at once.
Oh! Antique jewelry, huh, Sparkles? Now I guess you're going to tell us it's just all cut glass, not worth stealing.
Oh, no. On the contrary, this stone alone is worth $50,000. A necklace made entirely like that would go for about $200,000. What do you think of that, Inspector Hammerhead?
The name is Hammer. Tinkerbell.
Mr. Begg, did you ever wonder where Janet got such expensive jewelry?
Of course, I wondered. Wouldn't you? But you know, I've wanted to ask her. But the client-jeweler relationship is sacred. Rule 1 of my policy is never to ask questions.
What's rule 2?
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
Mr. Begg, thank you very much. You've been very helpful.
Thank you, Miss Dora. It's been a pleasure. By the way, if you should ever lighten up, I have some earrings that would accentuate those glorious lobes. Bye. Bye.
Freak.
Well, huh? What do you think of Janet having all that expensive jewelry now?
Might have something to do with the case. To a certain extent. Maybe. A little.
In other words, good job, Duro?
Don't go crazy, Duro. All this means is that Teddy killed Janet Parker out of greed as well as passion. Case is still closed.
Yeah. But we still don't know where she got the jewels. So maybe the professor can help us out.
You know what you're gonna get out of him?
What?
Nothing. Nix. Nada. Zero. Zilch. Niente. Air. A black hole. Bupkis.
Okay, if this is such a wild goose chase, why'd you come?
There's a great gun shop around the corner. They're having a spring clearance on landmines.
Yes, may I help you?
I'm Detective Duro. This is Inspector Hammer. I called earlier.
Yes, of course. The professor's expecting you. Won't you come in?
Thank you.
Professor McCoy is in his...
Dad, don't tell me. He's in his study.
No. He felt a study was too mundane. He calls it a rumpus room. He's right in here.
Detectives, welcome to my study.
You mean rumpus room.
That Frida. Always kidding the guest. She loves it. Oh, please, please. Please have a seat. Well, I hope you've come to tell me you found Janet's killer. She was so young and bright. Who could have done such a thing?
The killer. How did I get to be a professor?
Actually, we're here because we need more information.
We?
Far away.
We discovered that Janet was selling some very expensive pieces of jewelry.
So?
So, don't you find it peculiar that a girl who is supposedly working her way through college would own such a cache?
No, not really. College kids today, they have designer clothes, mutual funds, Beamers. Who knows where they get the money? No. Janet never mentioned anything about jewels. Maybe they were the family heirlooms,
Look, we're getting nowhere with this. Come on, let's go. If I leave now, I can still see something bad on the 4th network.
I understand Janet was working very hard on a research project. Do you have any idea what she was investigating?
Yes. She was fascinated with the Third Reich, especially Hitler's top men. Himmler, Goering, von Feldheimer.
Excuse me, Professor. Inspector Hammer has a phone call.
I love getting called out of class.
Von Feldheimer. Was he a lower echelon officer of the Luftwaffe?
Major Johann von Feldheimer shot down more pilots than the famous American ace Stoddard. He was one of Hitler's favorites.
Well, what do you think happened to him?
Experts believe he is dead.
Hammer here. Speak to me.
Inspector Hammer, it's Teddy Overman. Officer Major told me I could reach you there. Look, I just found something in my locker that I forgot I had. Janet gave it to me a while ago for safekeeping. I think it's real important. Can you meet me in the locker room right away?
Yeah, sure, I'll be right there. Hey, Frida, you look like you'd know. Where's the men's locker room?
Yes, Janet had great potential. She was a brilliant researcher, and she looked dynamite in tight jeans.
It's Teddy Overman. He says he's got important evidence. He's just trying to dig himself out. I'm going over.
I'm coming with you. Professor, thank you for your time.
Oh, you're quite welcome. I hope you bring this terrible person to justice.
Thanks, Bones. I mean, McCoy. Teddy? Teddy! Teddy! Hey! Oh. Dang it! If that loony maid hadn't given us the wrong directions, we'd have been here sooner. Now he's probably out there strangling another co-ed. Dang it!
Hammer, I can guarantee you he's not out there.
Yeah, how's that?
He's in here. There's a note. I'm sorry I murdered Janet. As you can see, I killed myself. Guiltfully yours, Teddy.
I guess remorse finally got the best of him. This case is closed, Earl. I win. You were too tentative. You see a guy you know is guilty, and you throw him in the slammer. Now, that's good police work.
Hammer, think about it. Who gave us the wrong directions? Who knew we were coming here? Now it's obvious.
I never knew you were a poor loser, Duro. I'm going back to the precinct to file my report.
Freda, I must see the professor.
I'm sorry, the professor cannot be disturbed.
The professor is disturbed. Freeze, Professor! Or should I say Major von Feldheimer? I guess you were pretty chummy with Hitler, huh? This is very incriminating evidence.
Yeah. And now I know how Gary Hart felt.
Oh, speaking with an accent now?
No, this is no accent. Before, that was an accent.
Janet was a brilliant researcher. She found out the real McCoy was a Nazi. But instead of turning you over to the authorities, she blackmailed you for the jewels you smuggled.
Greedy little brat. And she had a minor in economics.
There's still one thing I don't understand, Professor. How a feeble old man like you could kill Janet and Teddy.
No, I did not do it. It was Frida that ever did it.
This one's for you, bud.
Hammer, Professor's getting away.
What's that?
The Major's neighbor owns a pit bull.
Well, let's let him chew for a while. Dogs need exercise or they get testy.
Hammer, that's a man out there.
All right. Sit!
So if you thought I was wrong about the professor, why'd you come back?
Because there was a thin, very thin possibility that you were a little right. Enough acquiescing.
Fine. Fine. By the book police work, Doro. You should be very proud of yourself. Janet Parker bled Von Feldheimer dry. And with his Nazi spoils gone, he had to kill her to protect his secret.
These Nazis are such extremists. Why didn't he just flunk her?
Actually, sir, you know, Hammer does deserve some of this credit. No, I mean, it was a combination of gut instinct and standard procedure that cracked the case. Well, I have to admit it, some of Sledge's methods are valid.
Well, I have to admit I was on the scent from the beginning, sir. That's because I'm a cop. A special breed of cat. The eye of an eagle, the heart of a lion, the guts of a mongoose. Let's face it, a cop is a one-man zoo with a gun. Feet, pygmy brain. You almost blew it, Grandma.
Didn't expect him to knock me down. Guess I'm starting to show my age.
Just settle down, mutant. Stealing purses from little old ladies how to get you the chair. Get in, Doro.
What are you doing?
Well, I just sprayed my car with disinfectant. I don't want this slime ball smelling it up again.
I can't watch this.
Good, then turn your head.
Assault, battery, mayhem, brutality.
The criminal element is totally out of control, sir.
These charges are against you. You, nobody else. Couldn't you just... You were 2 blocks away from the station house. Did you have to drag the men all over the freeway system?
I wanted to give him time to reflect.
Captain, I have to apologize. I tried to stop Sledge, but...
Don't try to shift the blame, Doro. The commissioner has asked me to take your badges. You're on 6 months suspension, both of you.
Oh, don't drag her into this. It wasn't her fault. Besides, she's just a girl.
6 months?
How about 12 months?
Why don't you make me a guard on death row?
Get out.
No money for 6 months. I'm already behind in my car payments.
My gun is gonna rust. You know, all I did last night was fall asleep in front of the TV. It was pathetic.
Yeah, what were you watching?
I don't know. All I remember is somebody saying, "Hi, Rick," and then the next thing I heard was, "Play it again, Sam," or something.
Oh, we parked the car in a police zone. I better move it.
Oh, you don't think just because you're on suspension, the trunk would give you a ticket, do you? Move the car.
I thought you had some smarts, Hammer.
Where'd you come from?
The little lady that just ankled out of here with the gray gams, she yours?
Gams?
Yeah, gams, you know. Pins, legs, smooth, long, classy looking. She's like a breath of fresh air in this stagnant world of ours.
I know who you are. The weatherman on TV.
There's a lot of gin joints in this crazy world, but there's only one reason I picked this hole.
Happy hour?
Oh, cut out the comedy. I'm here because you need some advice. Today, I think they call it career counseling.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't fired my gun in a couple of hours. I think I do need some help. Hey, a bartender, bring my friend a drink, huh?
Do what?
I said bring my friend a drink, okay?
Yeah, sure. I'll bring him on.
Hey, Dro, come on over here. Meet the local weatherman.
I don't see anyone.
That's Duro. I'm afraid she's a cop with a skirt.
What next? Lady wrestlers?
Sledge? Who are you talking to?
The dame's right. It's the rules. Only you can see me.
Look, Drink Junkie. Do you see a guy in a trench coat standing over there?
Only a girl.
It's a guy.
Sure, it's a guy. I see him. Anything you say.
Duro, I'm afraid you're really stressed out. I think you should sleep through suspension.
What do you mean I'm stressed? You're talking to an empty bar stool.
We're both uptight. Let's get out of here. Well, don't worry, old friend. We'll have you out shooting again before you can cock your trigger.
All right, Hammer. Put away the heater. They don't work on me anymore. Pain is just a memory. Get it? You know, if I could have pulled this off back in the old days, I would have had Cagney and Robinson right where I wanted them.
Are you real or am I hallucinating?
You know, in the old days when a cop got laid off, the first thing he did was go into business for himself.
What are you talking about?
The private eye. You know, Richard Diamond, Sam Spade, Philip Marlowe. We all did it. And you got all the qualifications.
What do you think? Want to go into business?
You may be overqualified.
Any calls?
3. 2 wrong numbers and an offer to cater a bar mitzvah. I told them no, no, and maybe.
New hairdo?
Yes. This is what happens when I can't afford my regular hairdresser.
Look, just remember, if you don't look good, we don't look good. Nice outfit. Now, that's the first time you've looked like a real girl.
Yeah, well, if I don't get my hair fixed, I'll need a guide dog.
Not bad. Looks like you're all set up. That's a good-looking dame you got out there. Why don't you buy her some cheap perfume and take her out for some spaghetti?
Hey, I'm broke, remember?
Yeah, well, what you need now is a dame in danger.
So far, all I got out of this is pocket lint.
That's about the change.
There's a client here?
There is?
Yeah, says she's Mrs. Emily Carstairs.
Send her in. Who is she?
What a woman. If ever there was a dame in danger, she's it. She ain't Lauren Bacall, but she's close.
Mr. Hammer. Mr. Sledge Hammer.
The same. Can I take your coat?
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm naked underneath.
Then I insist on taking your coat.
You're cute. But, I just came from posing for the life drawing class at the university. Just doing my part for higher education.
Makes me want to go back to school.
Get to it.
I can't do that. I just met her.
No, I mean, find out what the caper is.
Right, right.
Are you talking to someone?
No. I was mumbling. So, what makes you think you need a private eye, Mrs. Carstairs?
My husband's body was found washed up on the beach. He'd been lying there for a week.
So I guess he was dead, right?
I kicked actors out of my movies for saying stupid things like that. Just ask her how her husband was killed.
He'd been strangled with seaweed.
I was just going to ask you that.
Sounds fishy to me. If he was lying on a beach for a week...
Yeah, how come nobody said anything?
About what?
Oh, come on, Mrs. Carstairs. How could your husband be lying dead on a beach for a week and yet not one person reported it?
Well, he had such a great tan that nobody noticed him.
Aha.
I'm sorry. This is very difficult for me. You see, ever since my husband died, a man has been calling me demanding money. He says that if I don't pay him $100,000, he'll kill me. I need your help, Mr. Hammer.
Ask her who the bum is.
Any idea who the bum is?
No. All I know is that he said my husband had welched on some business arrangement and that he'd be round tonight at 9 to collect.
Did you call the police?
They said they couldn't do anything.
Figures.
Oh, Mr. Hammer, I need protection now. Will $1,000 a day be all right?
Gee, that sounds kind of steep. I don't have that kind of money.
She's offering to pay you the $1,000, bonehead.
Yeah, right. Right. Well, it's either you or the bar mitzvah. $1,000 is copacetic.
So you'll take the case.
Consider it solved.
Oh, I feel better already. I need protection. I'm in constant danger.
Not with me around.
You hit the ERA sign across the street.
Good. Then I didn't waste any bullets. We gotta get over to your place.
I'm going with you.
Girl Friday's staying in the office.
Yeah. You stay here, Duro. I can take care of this. Go into the other room and fix your hair. I don't want you bumping into things.
This dress was too tight.
That doll would melt anyone's badge. Okay, get out to the Carstairs place fast.
We gotta go to your place now.
You really are worth $1,000 a day, aren't you?
Plus expenses. Don't forget, you owe me for that broken window. I get the feeling the only thing you've ever done for a living is inherited.
Take it easy. She's only a flake off the upper crust.
Quite a place you got here.
Oh, this is only my guest house. My main house is being repaired.
Oh, what happened? A jet crashed into it while you were landing on your private runway?
How did you know? May I get you a drink?
No, I never drink when I'm on duty. But then I'm on suspension.
Well, do help yourself. The bar's over there. I'm just going to sip into something more cliched.
Fancy joint here. I bet she even wallpapers the inside of the refrigerator.
Yeah, last time I was in a place this big, the Yankees lost to the Red Sox. How do people afford places like this?
She picked it up cheap from Jim and Tabby Baker.
Somebody's coming.
Clothes are much tighter in the 80s. I like it.
Excuse me, senor. Does Mrs. Carstairs know you are here?
That's all right, Rosa. He came with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Mr. Hammer. You didn't get yourself a drink. Allow me. Vodka on the rocks, half a twist, shaken, not stirred. Am I right?
Ah, that's that limey jerk. I'm a beer-drinking hombre. Root beer.
Over here, Hammer. You're not looking cool enough. While you're strolling around, it's a nice touch to eat some fruit. Good image.
Here we are. Mr. Hammer, why are you eating a wax apple?
Why am I eating a wax apple? You're on your own with that one, pal.
You know, I can't thank you enough for taking this case.
Hey, what's wrong with your fish?
Oh, well, Henry had them gold-plated. It was a nice idea, but they sank.
You may have been in Who's Who, but obviously you didn't know what's what.
And now he's dead.
Yeah, what do I do now? I just hang out and wait for him to show up?
You got a lot to learn, pal. Now is when I made out with my client. It's part of the job. Get it?
What did you do when you had male clients?
I never took those cases.
No, I'm so glad you took this case. I feel safer already.
Move in, Hammer. She's coming on to you like gangbusters.
Hammer? You know, I haven't had a man in weeks. I have needs too. Sledge.
Not while I'm on duty.
Ow. Oh! Oh, my stomach. Yo! It's killing me. Oh, I gotta lie down. I gotta lie down.
Over here. Come on, over here. You'll be fine.
Great. She has needs and you get a stomachache. In my day, I used to down 3 pints of the hot stuff every day. And that's when I was an aircraft pilot.
Oh, why do I feel like this?
Maybe a wax apple isn't on your diet. Hammer. Hammer, get up. The creep's here. Come on, get a hold of yourself.
You have more than enough time. My patience is enough. You don't know how to take the camera. Don't be
Dead.
I had to do it. He was going to kill me.
You know this man?
It's my attorney. They're grating.
Where'd you get the gun?
It's my husband's.
Well, if you had a gun, why did you hire me?
Didn't know if I could kill anyone.
Now you know.
Hold it, Hammer. Make sure she knows you don't give refunds.
Case closed and not one shot fired. Sorry, old friend.
Hammer, what the hell are you doing here?
Mrs. Carstairs paid me to be here. I'm a PI now.
Are you telling me that you solved this case?
You got it. The stiff is her husband's attorney. He attacked her, and she shot him in self-defense. Simple.
And you saw what happened?
From that couch right over there. Best seat in the house.
I'm very proud of you, Sledge.
Yeah, I'm proud of me, too. I usually am.
Sledge.
Did all right, didn't I?
I think you're a sap.
A sap? What are you talking about?
Look, you gun-happy freak. Don't you think it's a little strange that you pass out just when Mrs. Carstairs shoots the one man who's a suspect?
Happens every week on moonlighting.
Cut out the baloney. You've got to get back to the Carstairs house and slap her around a little bit.
That sounds good to me.
Find out what really happened.
What about her?
We'll be back before she can comb her hair.
Oh, Mr. Hammer, what are you doing here?
Just came to solve the real mystery.
What are you talking about?
Now I want you to listen and listen good, because I'm only going to say this once. This is how I see it. You killed your husband while you were in cahoots with your attorney. The two of you planned to split the money. You made a date to meet him, and then you arranged to have me see you kill him. Nice alibi. Ex-cop sees poor widow kill mean man who was trying to take her money. Not a dry tear in the house.
Nice wrap-up, kid.
Thanks.
You've forgotten one thing, Mr. Hammer.
Oh, yeah?
If that were all true, then who shot at me in the office?
Who shot at her? Whoever shot at her is going into reruns.
Raise your hand, Senor Hammer.
So it was you all the time?
Almost right. But when Mrs. Carstairs was going to kill her murdered husband's attorney, she needed an accomplice. The reason you believe she was in danger was because I shot at her when she was in your office.
So I was right. You were going to make me the perfect alibi.
We were going to split the money until I thought it might be better to have all the money to myself, personally.
In the old days, the butler did it. Now it's the maid. What an era.
You can't shoot me here. Don't you think the neighbors will find it a little suspicious? All this noise and 3 murders in one day?
No one will notice. Our neighbor's Bruce Willis. Maybe you're right. It might be more perfect if you join Mr. Carstairs. Adios, Senor Hammer.
Hey, you got me into this. How about a little help?
Going loco already, huh? It does not become you, Senor Hammer.
I like to help you, pal, but you're forgetting the rules. I'm not here, remember?
Well, we've been through a lot together. This is no time to bail out. Come on, I need some help. What happened to the rules?
Rules are made to be broken.
But don't you think you ought to tie her up or something?
Are you kidding? She's not going anywhere. After that kiss, she may never move again.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Hey, that's my line.
All right, pick her up.
That maid could have used me for fish bait. Weren't you a little late?
Stuck at the beauty parlor.
How'd you know I was here?
Just a wild guess.
Hammer, I never thought I'd say these words. You're back on the force.
I know. The commissioner needed me, right?
No. You found out you're even more dangerous as a private eye. Doro, come on.
Thanks. What was your name again?
Spade, Marlowe, Diamond. What's the difference?
Will I ever see you again?
If you ever need me, just whistle. You know how to whistle, don't you? Just pucker up your lips and blow.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I should have told him he can't walk on water until he's up here with me.
You know, Duro, our city shouldn't have meters just for parked cars. We ought to have them for people loitering on the sidewalk, too.
People meters, Hammer? What a ridiculous concept.
You're the one always saying I ought to be open to new ideas, Duro. Speaking of new ideas, ever tried one of these? They're pretty good. New from Japan. You want one? My treat.
No, thanks. No, I think you just killed my appetite.
Oh! Shoot. Can't even have a sushi dog in peace. You ready to kill something bigger than Duro's appetite?
Who are you talking to?
Nobody.
I'll get it.
I can't see a thing. Get him off the hood.
Sledge, I can't believe that sheer will kept you holding on to that car.
It didn't. My sleeve got cut on the windshield wiper.
Captain, I'd like to state my feeling that Sledge's actions today were well-intentioned.
Hammer, well-intentioned? It's like saying Gary Hart is unphotogenic.
But he's not unphotogenic. Oh, I see. You're being sarcastic.
All right, listen up, folks. Our sister precinct, the 33rd, is asking for our help. It seems that one of their detectives was brutally murdered a few weeks ago, and they're asking for our assistance in solving the case.
Sir, may I ask exactly how the detective in question was murdered?
Well, it says there that Detective Ginsburg was stabbed 17 times in the back.
Maybe it was a suicide. I mean, he may have been kind of limber and able to... Why doesn't the captain ever give my theories consideration?
Probably because you're usually wrong. Remember the time you tried to link the Jimmy Hoffa disappearance to the recent Jackson tour?
Hey, any guy who wears one glove and walks backwards is not to be trusted.
Oh, this is interesting. According to this, the late Detective Ginsburg and you shared one thing in common. He openly refused to be partnered with women. Ginsburg, like you, was a misogynist.
Whoa, 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 little lady. Just because I gave a guy a back rub once does not make me a misogynist.
Sledge, why don't we go to that other precinct tomorrow and conduct some interviews? Meet you here at 8 o'clock.
Good masculine thinking, Duro. You're losing more and more of your femininity every day. It's very attractive.
Oh, well, thank you. Try and keep it up.
Inspector Hammer, I'm Officer Elizabeth Jenkins. You ran into me earlier today.
Oh, yeah, right. How's your partner?
Aside from the concussions and broken arms and multiple contusions, he's fine. As you can see, I'm unharmed.
Oh, this is my partner, Dory DeRoe. Let me just say, I'm sorry for that little accident this morning.
Oh, no apologies are necessary, Inspector. Your actions were completely justified.
Well, Sledge, looks like you've got a fan. Regular Hammer groupie.
Go ahead, try and belittle the fact that there's a few people on this force who appreciate me for the competency I project. Shut up. I don't know about you, but I'm stuffed. What do you say we take a look at some of those videos I rented? On Golden Gun, Peggy Sue got murdered. The Way We Wounded. Home Video Target Range. What'll they think of next?
Shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me.
Remind me not to rent that one again. It's too expensive.
Thanks for answering the door so promptly. It was chilly outside.
Listen up, lady. I don't mean to sound rude, but just who in the hell are you?
I'm crushed, Inspector. How many times do we have to meet? Elizabeth Jenkins. You know, Officer Jenkins.
Oh, yeah, right. I didn't recognize you without the Billy Club. Well, just what do you think you're doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm getting ready to cook you dinner.
All right, female. Cop or no cop, the playtime is over. I don't much fancy having a strange woman in my kitchen cooking dinner for me. If I did, I'd still be married.
Oh, give it up, Sledge. Don't fight it. You felt the same thing I did the first time we met.
What? You mean whiplash?
I mean the excitement, the electricity, the sudden impact. You know what I'm talking about?
Sorry, lady, I tend not to feel a lot from the neck up.
Oh, Sledge. When I was transferred here over a few weeks ago, I thought for certain there wouldn't be a real man here on the force. That is, of course, before I saw you in action.
Hey, Jenkins, everybody likes a compliment once in a while, but you've taken things way too far. The last person who invaded my privacy here got pistol whipped. Dang fool should have left the second I agreed to buy those encyclopedias.
Baby, you can pistol whip me anytime.
What is the matter with you, Jenkins? Cops are supposed to use excessive force, not request it. I want you out of here pronto. I gotta get up early tomorrow morning and meet my partner.
Your partner? You mean that common trollop I encountered back at the station, that tramp?
Now that does it. Nobody berates my partner except me. And the only reason I give her such a hard time is to keep her at a distance. Vulnerability in law enforcement can be fatal.
I'm willing to risk it.
Can't you get the message? I'm not in the mood. I'm throwing you out of here.
No, please, baby, please, let me stay. I want to stay. I promise I'll be good or bad or whatever you want me to be. I love you. Love me.
Now you've gone and done it. You just broke a family heirloom. That lamp had great sentimental value. It accidentally electrocuted my grandfather.
I'm so sorry. Punish me.
Listen, woman, you want me to call the police over here?
But we are the police.
Don't confuse me.
You know, that's really not such a bad idea. I really do think the police should join this little party.
Help! Help! Inspector Hammer's taking advantage of me! Help!
What are you doing, Jenkins?
Trying to make my bad reputation worse? Ow! Ow!
Jenkins, you're sick. You need to get help.
What kind of help?
I don't know. Help from a qualified professional. Somebody you can talk to. Someone who will listen to you. Someone who will hopefully give you a full frontal lobotomy.
The only kind of help I need is from you, Inspector. Make love to me.
No way, lady. My motto is make war, not love. Take a hike now and we'll just forget this evening ever happened.
But I don't want you to forget.
Okay, lady, that's a very nice gun, but I got no time to play you show me yours and I'll show you mine. All right, I admit it. Beautiful.
Thanks.
Not you, the gun. That .38 is a gorgeous weapon.
Don't you understand? I come here to pledge my undying allegiance. I would have blindly obeyed any command you gave me.
Stop quoting Oliver North and give me that gun.
I'm warning you. Don't try to take it away from me. I'll shoot.
Promises, promises.
Hey, did I just hear a gunshot?
Yeah, it came from Sledgehammer's apartment.
Oh.
Doro? What are you doing here this early?
Supposed to meet Sledge at 8.
It's 5 after 9. He's over an hour late.
I know, it's odd. He's consistently a half hour late. He's very punctual about that. I'm worried something happened to him.
Why?
Ooh. Rosebud.
Hello.
Oh, excuse me, I must have the wrong number.
Are you looking for Inspector Sledgehammer?
Yes. Who's this?
Officer Elizabeth Jenkins. I believe I met you yesterday at the station.
Oh, I see. Sled, Inspector Hammer was supposed to meet me at the precinct. Do you know why he's late?
Of course I do. He's exhausted from the night we spent together. I doubt Inspector Hammer will be able to be back for days. By the way, he told me to give you a message. Get lost.
Mayjoy, you wouldn't believe what happened to me last night.
Oh, I'd believe it. And it makes me sick to my stomach, you degenerate.
Daly, have you seen that new lady cop? What's her name? Jenkins? Ow! Dang! When it rains, it pours. Enough persecution. Doro, am I glad to see you. I had a nightmare last night, and I was awake for it.
As you can see, I'm busy. The Ginsburg case, remember?
Wait just a momento. What is it with everybody today? They're treating me like I'm the lowest species on Earth. Like I'm the latest Democratic hopeful.
Sledge, everyone's heard about what you supposedly did last night. They think it's horrible. I find it surprising and sad. I honestly thought I knew you better.
So did I. I have no idea what the heck you're talking about. More importantly, I gotta find that Jenkins broad. She's dangerous.
Hammer, in my office, right this second.
devil woman. Dive for cover.
Come on. Holster that weapon. Your career as a cop just ended today. I said put it away.
Now hold off, Captain.
I don't want to hear a sound coming out of that hole in your face. You've really bought it this time, Hammer. You have really bought it. Officer Jenkins here is leveling charges against you for sexual harassment.
What? That's crazy. The only thing I'm involved with is my gun, and it's strictly a monogamous relationship.
Well, according to this affidavit, she states that you coerced her into your apartment with the intent of an assignation.
She didn't want an assignation. She wanted to get it on. Captain, Jenkins is not playing with a full deck. She ordered me to make love to her at gunpoint. That's not exactly what I call safe sex. Look at this. Crazy broad shot at me.
Well, according to her report, she did that in self-defense. She is also pressing charges against you for assault.
Assault? Assault? That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard.
Why, I oughta... That's enough, Hammer. There's going to be a full departmental inquiry into this matter. This is the most shameful occurrence that's ever happened at my precinct.
How could it be worse than the time I busted the visiting Pope for loitering? But this never happened. Jenkins is a liar. Why else is she being so quiet?
I'm just too distraught. Why don't you just admit to what you did?
Oh. Captain, for the first time in my life, I'm innocent.
Hammer, turn your badge for good. You're never again going to cause me pain.
You know, when someone stands to make an accusation, then the accuser should be able to stand a little scrutiny.
So what are you trying to say?
I've worked for Sledgehammer a long time. Granted, Sledge is irresponsible, undependable, egotistical, insensitive, chauvinistic, sadistic, and cruel, but other than that, he's a terrific guy. And I think your grievances against him are bogus.
Listen, doll. My 3 weeks at this precinct have been an ordeal, and don't you try to make it any worse. Never should have transferred from the 3030, and you stay the hell away from my locker. You got that?
Oh, my God.
Oh, she's all right. She fainted. I'm taking her outside to get some air.
My God, what made her faint?
She heard Moonlighting was in a rerun tonight.
Arrête ta mère dans l'escalier.
Arrête de mer de l'escalier.
Means stop looking at me that way, or I'll throw your mother down the stairs. And once again, arrête ta mère dans l'escalier.
Yellow.
Inspector, hi. I've got your slut of a partner over here with me. Why don't you come over to my house, 1153 Oceanic Drive, and we'll play. Or else.
All right, amigo. Let's go teach this broad that breaking up is hard to do. This never would have happened if you had been born a Mandarok. Just hold your horses, Jerome. Hey, you start nagging and I'll leave that thing in your mouth all year. Are you insane?
Yes.
Ask a stupid question. You need to see a special kind of psychiatrist.
What kind?
The kind that's licensed to kill their patients. All right, Jenkins. Playtime's over. Now, unless you want to get measured for a designer Bonnie bag, you'll give yourself up.
Sledge. Thank God this is finally over.
It may not be over.
Why do you say that?
Jenkins may have a twin sister.
The following tag was shot in black and white, then artificially recolored. We promise you will not be able to see the difference.
According to our findings, Elizabeth Jenkins escaped 6 months ago from a home.
You mean a home?
That is correct. And apparently, while there, she became obsessed with TV police shows. Upon escaping, Jenkins used falsified records to enroll herself in the police academy.
Huh. So after being stationed at the 33rd, she naturally fixated on a cliched macho cop like Ginsburg. And when he rejected her psychotic advances, she killed him.
That's right. And then transferred here, where another similar murder almost occurred.
Hold it. You two expect me to believe that somebody with serious mental problems was able to slip through our screening process and become a cop? How could something as obscene as that happen?
That's not the question, Hammer. The question is, how could it have happened again?
Hey, Hammer, how's your aim today?
Worth 50 points.
Penalty marker goes down. Pass interference against Chris Brown of Notre Dame.
Yeah, or a root beer for the little lady, and for me, I'll have a root beer and make the mugs frosty.
Right. Allen Pinkett, 5 yards deep. He's going to run it out. He's up to the 5. Now he throws back the other way to 84.
Did I ever tell you I used to play football?
No, you never did.
Of course, I played like a real man, without a helmet.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Howdy, folks.
Cowboy Cody here, and I'd like to drive this brand spanking new little filly right into your driveway.
Oh, no, not him again. I hate that buzzard. Turn the channel.
Come on, Hammer, we're watching a game.
Yeah? Well, I wish that Bonanza reject would drop dead.
God, Hammer doesn't even need a gun anymore.
Yeah. He can kill with his thoughts.
I couldn't have. Did I? No, no way. Did I?
Oh, Hammer, relax. No, it had nothing to do with you.
What if my mind is a cerebral 45 and I just shot a thought bullet? What if I accidentally kill somebody that really means something to me? Somebody like J. Edgar Hoover.
But he's already dead.
Maybe I did it.
Hammer, absolutely not. Come on, Cowboy Cody's death is a coincidence. Look, his lot is 10 minutes from here. Let's go find out what happened.
I gotta think. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy. What's wrong, Blades? Didn't want him to die with his boots on?
No, I want his boots. These babies are real snakeskin.
You're a real ghoul, you know that, Blades?
Thank you, I enjoy my work.
Any idea what he died of?
I don't know. Swollen feet?
Looked to me like he was in perfect health.
Yeah, they usually do when they're alive. Okay, guys, load them up.
I sure hope this wasn't my fault, Duro. Because a mind is a terrible thing to waste somebody with. He wasn't even a criminal. All he did was sell cheaply built lemons to unsuspecting people at loan shark interest rates. That's not against the law.
Doro! Where's Hammer?
Why, do you miss him?
Yeah, I miss him about as much as I miss having my arm cut off with a chainsaw. It's just that with Hammer, I like to know where and how far away he is at all times.
The hearse carrying Cowboy Cody is slowly making its way down Boot Hill Boulevard.
Maybe I should have sent something. Well, then again, maybe I sent Cowboy Cody.
It's a somber occasion, and in keeping with Cowboy Cody's wishes, his family requests that in lieu of flowers, you buy one of his cars. So come on down to the funeral. There'll be free black balloons and rides on sad ponies for the kiddies. And in other news, a zany pit bull named Scooter has attacked his owner, Father O'Clark.
Speak to me. Duro, I'm telling you I'm not coming in today. I'm too dangerous.
Well, Sledge, you've always been too dangerous.
But I'm a menace to the public at large.
Well, you've always been a large menace.
But I might have snuffed out an innocent life with a wish. And maybe I have a couple of wishes left.
Sledge, I wish you'd quit being so ridiculous and get down here.
Yeah? I wish you'd quit hounding me. Okay, Duro, I'm here. Happy?
Right, Sledge. I just want to prove to you that Cowboy Cody's death wasn't your fault. Big-time car dealers die all the time.
Of course. Do you know how many times I've wished those guys would drop dead?
Sledge, it's a high-pressure job. It's a lot of stress. It's bound to take a toll on your health. All right, look. Car dealers who've died in the last year. 5. See?
You're right. I had nothing to do with their deaths.
Of course.
Of course.
Their business killed them.
Of course. I don't know where my head was at.
Uh-oh.
I knew it. I killed him.
No, but they all died within 48 hours of their wedding. Just like Cowboy Cody.
So, my marriage almost killed me.
Just out of curiosity, I'm going to punch up the widows. Betty Jo, Bobby Jo, Mary Jo, Sally Jo, Debbie Jo. Doesn't that sound weird to you?
Yeah. Can you believe how many stupid people name their daughters Jo? I wonder what they name their sons. Nadine?
Now I'm really curious. Let's go down to the microfilm library and see if we can find out why all these honeymoons were so short. Oh, fudge. Excuse me.
Are you lost?
Isn't this the microfilm library?
Yes. I know what you're thinking. Wanda Hobbs is nuts. Why else would she be playing strip solitaire by herself?
No, actually, we came here because we
What
wanted-
else do you expect me to do? Nobody wants to see microfilm anymore. Nobody comes to visit me. I'm alone here. Day after day, year after year, alone, all by myself. So I play strip solitaire. Now, is that so bad?
No. I think this one just flew into the cuckoo's nest.
Actually, we came here because we want to look at some microfilm of old newspapers.
God bless you. Please, please. Enjoy. Can I get you some coffee, some tea, some broth? How about a Danish, a donut? Bear claw, perhaps?
Just the microfilm, all right?
Plenty of time for that. First, let's chat. I'm Miss Hobbs, and I've got a name tag here someplace. I seem to have misplaced it. Anyway, I'm a people person. I like people, but no people ever come down here to visit me, except, of course, you two. Now that you've found your way, I hope you'll come down and
Look, you babbling old bag, just show us the microfilm, all right?
Sledge! That's okay. As a people person, I'm aware that not all people are nice. Some are jerks. But I can tell that you are one of the nice ones.
Okay, here we go. There's another one, Sledge. Look. And another one. Can we get blow-ups of these?
Blow-ups? My, oh my, this is turning out to be a busy, busy day.
Mr. and Mrs. Wranglin Rick, Orlando, Florida. Surfin' Sam, Newport Beach. Madman Mike, Bangor, Maine. Mr. Dan the Blubber Man, Houston. Crazy Phil from Salt Lake City. And our very own Cowboy Cody.
Looks to me like it's the same woman.
But did you happen to notice that it's the same woman? Oh, of course you did. But did you happen to notice it's different photographers?
Hammer, nobody really cares. Least of all me.
All right, Captain, what do we do now?
Well, since this is an interstate crime, it is a matter for the FBI.
There's no guarantee they'll solve the case. Look, Cowboy Cody was killed in my city by the most despicable, devious vermin that exists. A wife. And I'm gonna stop her before she marries again.
You mean kills?
There's no difference. Are you positive? You did a thorough job? You sure you weren't whiffing some formaldehyde? This weirdo coroner doesn't know the difference between a corpse and a cowboy boot. I told him we were absolutely certain that Cody was poisoned, but he insists there is no sign whatsoever of any foreign substance injected or ingested. Let's go down and whack his head against the autopsy table.
Hammer! Now, according to my toxicology book, there are at least 7 poisons that are untraceable.
Oh, really? As if I never saw a Columbo rerun.
For a poison to be completely untraceable, it has to be absorbed by the skin. It also has to be applied in large doses and left on for a minimum of 6 hours in order to be effective.
Oh, come on, Duro. What cheesehead would wear a ton of toxic poisons on his skin for 6 hours? Of course, he was a car dealer.
You're right. We don't have anything.
Wrong. We've got 6 rich, dead, obnoxious car dealers, all killed by the same man-eating woman.
So what do we do?
Duro, you know how to catch a shark? You throw out some meat. And you know what? You're looking at the meat.
G'day. Howdy, sir. See anything you like?
Sure do, mate. I like everything. Name's Crocodile Bruce. I'm the biggest car dealer in the entire outback, down under. Over easy. and I'm looking to add this lot to me herd.
You mean you're gonna buy the whole dealership?
That I do, mate. You take cash. You see, I just love buying cow lots. Well, heck, sometimes I'll buy a cow lot, and then I'll sell it and buy it back the same day just to show off.
You sure you wouldn't rather just buy 6 or 7 hatchbacks? That'd impress me.
You want me to toss your hair down the barbie, mate? I want the whole kit and caboodle, and I want it now.
You caught us at a bad time. The owner just recently passed away.
Why are you talking like that?
You're breaking my windpipe in half.
Okay. Sorry. Being rich and powerful makes a man forget his own strength.
Anyway, Cowboy Cody's widow owns this place now. She's leaving town day after tomorrow.
Where is the little koala now?
Well, she's in mourning.
Oh. Well, then, just have her call me in the afternoon. Yellow.
Hi. Is this Crocodile Bruce?
Who? Oh. G'day, mate. This here's the croc.
This is Mrs. Cody. I understand that you're interested in acquiring one of my assets.
Whoa, I don't know about that. I do want to buy your cow lot.
Well, there's a slight chance that I could be seduced into selling.
Yo. Listen, little Shelley. I just hate doing business over the phone, especially when it's about to melt. So, what say we meet somewhere face to face?
Or closer. How about 8 p.m. in the lounge of the Anastasia Hotel? Is it a date, Crocodile? Oh, may I call you Crocodile?
You can call me anything you like. Just don't call me Waltzing Matilda. DeRoe, it's been 20 minutes. I'm afraid this bimbo is a no-show.
Sledge, give her a little longer.
All right. I'll give her another, let's say, 45 seconds, and then...
Crocodile Bruce, I presume.
Sorry. Just blowing a little water up my nose. No big deal. G'day. Sit down. Take a load off.
I like your hat.
My dad gave it to me when I was just a baby. Took me 30 years to grow into it. Can I get you a drink?
Yes, please, champagne.
Mate, your best champagne and 2 frosty mugs. I didn't get your name.
I didn't throw it.
Can't believe she said that.
You know, Croc, I keep pretty close tabs on the retail auto business. And I don't believe I've ever heard of you.
Well, I guess you just got small ears. You see, I'm what's known as a flamboyant zillionaire. Kind of like, you ever had a Howard Hughes?
Certainly.
You ever had a J. Paul Getty?
Of course.
All right. What about Carl Lafont?
Sorry, no.
Well, I'm just like him, only a couple of $zillion richer. How's he on the phone, mate? He's looking at you. Hey, what are you lot looking at? No worries. Good day.
I like your style.
Yeah, I'm quite a dude. So listen, lady. You gonna sew me that car lock, or are we just blowing hot smoke out our tailpipes?
May I suggest we go up to my suite and indulge in some heavy bargaining?
You don't have to tend me, Hyde, Clyde. I'm right behind you. Duro, I think I'm just about to toss another whip on the babby. Well, Tom me kangaroo down. This is some sweet. Sweetie?
It suits me.
You live here, do you?
It's a place to hang my lingerie.
How come you're not hanging your hide at Cowboy Cody's?
Oh, I couldn't. Too many memories.
Yeah. I guess after 2 days of marriage, you gotta have, what, one, maybe 1.5 golden moments?
Oh, you'd be surprised. Why don't you make yourself comfortable while I slip into something a little more businesslike?
Duro, she's got a tiny car lot on her coffee table. I think this woman's running a couple of quarts low. Now all I gotta do is get her to marry me and then kill me before tomorrow and we're home free.
Wallaby, wallaby, wallaby. Dress for success, I say. Boy, those things are amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, these little cars, they're so lifelike. Vroom, 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 vroom,
Put
vroom.
that down. You're adding mileage.
It's all right. You'll sit back the odometer anyway.
This model is the apex of my dream. The ultimate car dealership. Not acres and acres of cars, but miles and miles. 3,000 miles. A car lot that stretches from sea to shining sea.
Kind of like bumpers across America.
Exactly. And we can do it together, Croc. With your zillions and my, shall we say, attributes. We can become the Jim and Tammy of the automotive world.
Sounds like a kick in the pants.
Oh, we'll own every car lot there is. Because if you own the cars, you own the world.
Well, what the heck? You like cars, I like attributes. Let's get married.
Oh, Crocodile, please. I'm a woman in mourning.
Trust me, by tomorrow morning, you won't be mourning in the morning.
I'm still wearing Cowboy Cody's wedding ring.
Listen, Gilly, I'll buy you a diamond ring so big, you'll have to wear it on 3 fingers.
Take your hat off.
What's wrong?
You're wrong.
But I thought we were going like 2 dingoes in a flat rock.
The only thing that's going is you. And I mean out that door now!
I haven't felt this bad since me boomerang wouldn't come back. I'm telling you, Duro, it was not my fault.
Maybe you're a lousy kisser.
Hey, I know how to kiss. I even use my lips. Now, I think this woman wants nothing to do with men for a long, long time.
Wrong again, Hammer. Look who just got married.
That's incredible.
What is this woman insane? She turned me down for him? Look at his nose. He looks like an anteater.
Well, I guess you just weren't man enough for her, Hammer. What happened, Hammer? Your ego let you down?
I hate to break up this man-to-man talk, but if we don't do something, she's going to kill another car dealer.
So what? He's a bow wow. I'm 10 times better looking than that clown. I mean, you believe this toupee? Come on!
Wait a minute. Toupee. Didn't you say she got cold when she ran her fingers through your hair?
A cowboy hat makes your hair greasy. Big deal.
Cowboy Cody wore a toupee. Poison absorbed in the skin takes 6 hours to work. That's it! She put poison in the glue.
She poisoned his toupee?
Come on, Hammer. We gotta save his scalp.
I don't know. He did bruise my ego.
Go, Hammer, before I bruise you.
Isn't that sweet? My ex-wife wouldn't even touch my rug.
Oh, I adore toupees. I just love what they do to a man.
Well, let me just put that rascal on.
No, no, my sweet, my love, my life. Allow me.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
All right, Mrs. Maggot, drop the toupee. Who the blazes are you?
Cops, police, flatfoots, John Law, the heat, the man, the fuzz.
I think you made your point.
We just saved your life, pal.
No, you didn't. You just killed a perfectly good toupee.
You're gonna get life for this.
I'm not worried. I'm sure the jury will be very sympathetic.
Oh, yeah? How do you figure?
Is it really a crime to rid the world of car dealers?
Your history, hog breath!
Tired of hanging around, copper?
Couldn't you worn a tennis shoe?
I'm afraid Inspector Hammer is suffering from chronic acrophobia. Apparently, the trauma associated with being in a life-threatening position 5 floors above the street released the phobia from his subconscious.
In layman's terms, what does that mean?
Means he's afraid to step off a curb.
Ah, Inspector Hammer. I was about to suggest that because of your condition, you be put on a medical leave.
Isn't there another test you can do?
Yeah, Captain, if some quack is gonna mess with my brain, can't it be somebody whose IQ doesn't match their bust size?
Hammer,
Maybe I should recommend a permanent suspension.
Hey, you got bottled water on the brain? I'm in perfect condition. I could rent my biceps to Rambo and not miss him.
Hammer, Dr. Fall says you have acrophobia.
That's ridiculous. Look. See? Nothing.
Sledge, it's a fear of heights.
A fear of heights? Fear of... Hey, does it look like I'm afraid of heights? I mean, please, no, give me a reading on this. Oh, I'm afraid. Oh, my God. Come on, please.
Sledge!
Oh.
Get down!
Hammer, guess what?
What?
You're on medical leave as of now.
All right, old friend. We're gonna kick this heightophobia thing step by step. I step up. I step down. I step up. I fall down. Hammer.
Sledge, got great news for you.
What, you can finally buy guns and vending machines?
No. Captain Trunk found an assignment that someone in your condition might be able to handle.
Oh, great. Yeah, I knew there had to be a lot of crimes committed at sea level.
Sledge, Captain wants to see you right away. How's your vertigo?
It acts up when it's damp, you know.
That's bursitis.
I don't have bursitis.
Are you still dizzy?
What, are you kidding? I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. As a matter of fact, I'm hang gliding this morning, and then tomorrow I'm going to go skydiving. Yeah, I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Look, I tell you, I'm fine. I'm completely back to normal.
Whatever the hell that means. Look, Hammer, I know how much you miss being here. What a masochist I am. You ever heard of Pete Crane?
Yeah, isn't he that pygmy brain that's been extorting money from small businessmen downtown?
That's him. Send them in. We're working with the FBI on this one. Crane's girlfriend is ready to pop with state's evidence. With her help, I think we can blow the lid off Crane's entire crime syndicate.
I'm trying to do you a favor, and you clowns are treating me like I'm the one who's a criminal. You know, if I'd have known this, I never would have decided to testify.
Now, Miss Del Monte.
Captain, I tried to explain to Miss Del Monte that we've been assigned to her protection for her own good, but...
Who are you?
Inspector Sledgehammer, Miss Del Monte.
You know, you're kind of cute for a cop.
I know. Nice to meet you. How did you wind up being the girlfriend of that maggot Crane, huh?
I was a secretary. He wanted someone who could type fast and run slow.
Hammer, I want you to stick with Miss Del Monte every minute.
I understand, sir. Have you showered yet?
Come on, let's split out of here, Charlie. I'm going to hit the dress sales, and it'll be nice to have a gentleman's opinion. You are a gentleman, aren't you?
Look, Captain, I want to get back in the action, but I'm not interested in babysitting for some gun moll.
All right, well, that's just fine, because I can take care of myself. You see, I'm locked and loaded, and I'm ready to rock and roll.
Well, maybe this will be good for a couple of laughs.
Hammer! Get out of here! Everybody, get out! Get out!
I never met a woman who carried an Uzi in her purse before.
Pete gave it to me on our first anniversary. It's a hell of a lot better than a rape whistle.
Oh, how'd you get involved with a sack of slime like Pete Crane?
You could steal me anything I wanted.
Yeah, but didn't it bother you going out with somebody who steals and robs and has no scruples?
Nah, I used to date a congressman.
Oh.
So, you married?
No, my wife is gone.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry. When did she die?
No, she's gone. She just took my things and left.
Pete did the same thing to me, too. Said I was too expensive.
So he ditched you, huh? He ditched you for somebody cheaper.
You know something? You and I are on the same wavelength. You're not bad for a cop.
And you're not bad for a mistress.
Hey, buddy. Can I borrow your sugar?
Yeah, sure. Here, take it.
Not that one. This one.
Hey, back off, Ragweed. You're talking to a lady.
Oh, you...
Nice technique. Tai Chi and karate?
Yeah, you study with Master Chang, too?
Yeah. Till he became road manager for Motley Crue.
Yeah. On my shoulder.
That's a nasty bruise. Want me to finish him off?
Oh, no. So my top will cover it.
There's something about you I like. What is it?
I'm violent.
That's it. Always a firm foundation to build a relationship on.
.44 Magnum. Left twist bore. Muzzle velocity of 729 feet per second. It's beautiful.
It's been a long time since a woman's handled my gun. Look, when this is all over, can I see you again?
Oh, Sledge, I don't know.
Hey, why don't you join the force? That way we get to see more of each other and you could get paid honest money for roughing people up.
Oh, Sledge,
Well, think about it, will you? Will you think about it?
Oh, look. There's my hideaway.
What, the lighthouse?
Oh, I love it there. It's the only place where I really feel at peace. Come on, Sledge. Old Pete bought me this lighthouse.
He bought you a lighthouse?
I asked for a nightlight. Come on. I only take special people here. Up here. Come on, I'll race you to the top. Come on, Sledge.
I can't. Somebody turned the stairs to jello.
Sledge, stop him! Stop him! Please! No! Go!
My vision's as bad as those people that colorize black and white films.
Please! Help me! No! Please!
Angelica!
You all right?
She was too young to die. She never had a chance to find out what a great guy I am.
It was a terrible tragedy, Sledge.
I was really falling for her. And I know she could have fallen for me. I know it.
But she did.
We had so much in common. We even hated some of the same people. Did you know that she carried a bigger gun than I did?
Sledge, I don't know. It looks like somebody dragged her to the top of this lighthouse and threw her in the ocean.
We went together like a headache and a pill.
Not a clue up there. Whoever did this made a clean break.
I don't want to hear that.
That scumsucker killed a woman I could have had a future with. There's gotta be a clue up there. There's gotta be a clue up there.
Because of Inspector Sledgehammer's fear of heights, there was no way he was going to make it up those stairs and save Angelica Del Monte.
Did the woman survive the fall?
No, she is deceased.
How do you spell deceased?
Just right. Dead.
Stop it! Both of you! Don't you realize you're talking about somebody who meant a lot to me? Look, it's not my fault I couldn't go up those stairs. I can't go up anything anymore. I stand on a chair to change a light bulb, but I get a nosebleed.
Hammer! Get it together!
It is together!
All right. Take a note. Inspector Sledgehammer, as of now, is back on medical leave.
Why? Why?
Hammer, I want you to go home and get some rest. I don't want you to come back here until you overcome your vertigo.
But that may be never.
I know.
I wonder why Angelica didn't scream when they threw her out of that lighthouse.
She was one tough woman, Sledge.
We liked all the same things. Guns. She even threw a brick at Gloria Steinem. Let me see that.
It would have been too awful if they had found the body.
Yeah. They would have had to bury her in an envelope. Way to go.
Wait! Sledge! He didn't mean it. He's your friend.
What's the matter with me? Everywhere I look, I see your face in drinks, in lights, in mirrors.
Angelica, it's you. You're not dead. You've come back.
Sledge, it isn't her.
Why aren't you dead, Angelica?
Well, my name is Susan Taylor. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I know who you are. Don't you remember? We were almost best friends.
Sledge, this can't be Angelica. This man's a maniac. You know, you need help.
No, don't you remember? Don't you remember the good times we had? The fights, the guns?
Sledge, give it a break.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing. Look at this face. Look, everybody. Doesn't this look like the woman I let get killed at the lighthouse? I know it's you. I know it is. You've come back to me.
No, you're mistaken.
You've come back.
Sir, I am not this Angelica.
All right, do me a favor. Come back to my apartment with me. I want to try an experiment.
Oh, last time I heard that line was from a shoe salesman.
No, you've got to come back. You've got to. You've got to go with me.
Sledge, you're stressed out. You guys, grab her.
No, I know it's her. I know it's her. It's her.
Okay, fine. We'll go back to your apartment. Just as long as you promise to then leave me alone. Door's that way. Sledge.
Trust me.
Sledge!
Hurry.
It takes a while to change your hair color. I'm dying as fast as I can.
Come on. This can't mean as much to you as it does to me. That's it. Now you look exactly like her.
You know, this really is crazy. I'd like to be whoever you want me to be, but I'm really not this Angelica person. I'm Susan Taylor from Salina, Kansas.
No, don't say that. Say tough words like maim, kill, destroy.
You're crazy. Why would I say that?
Come on, try it. Scumsucker, slimeball, try it.
I can't. I'm from Kansas.
You're right. You're not her. You never were her. You could never be her. Okay. I'll take you home.
Thank you. I'm really sorry, Inspector.
Where did you get that?
Sears Roebuck.
Not the sweater, the bruise. Where did you get it? Where?
Oh, probably when you grabbed me just now.
I knew it was you. I have a mind like a steel claptrap. You are Angelico Del Monte, aren't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. My name is Susan.
All right, Susan. All right. I'm gonna take you somewhere.
Please.
Somewhere that will refresh your memory.
Hey, boss. You were right. This Hammer guy almost faked us out. Angelica's still alive.
Admit it, Angelica. That bruise proves you're you. You know that, don't you?
Will you please stop saying that?
The chances of two different people having the same bruise are 27,000 to 12. That's one in that'd be 1 in 16. That's 12 into 27. That goes 6. That'd be well, they're slim. They're very, very slim, Angelica. Oh, I feel like I'm having a sugar rush. Come on. Admit it. Just admit it. Admit it. Say you're Angelica. Say it.
Oh, do you have to be so violent?
Angelica loved violence. The sound of a Tommy gun, the crack of a .45, a kick in the teeth. A left, a right.
You're right.
I knew it. I knew it. You really are Angelica.
Oh, Sledge had blown my cover. Who am I kidding? I could never fool you.
Why? Why did you do it, Angelica? Why?
I had to.
Why did you pretend? Why?
Well, Trump figured that if everyone thought I was dead...
Yeah? Yeah, then what, Angelica? Then what would happen, huh?
Then everyone would think I was dead so no one would try to kill me before I testified at the trial.
I was supposed to guard you.
Oh, don't you see, Sledge? Trump used your vertigo problem. He knew he could fake my death from the top of the lighthouse and you'd never see what really happened.
So you're not dead. Then who fell from the tower?
It was a mannequin. Some guy, FBI guy working for Trump. He threw it down while I hid.
So, when I ran out to the car to call headquarters, you and that FBI creep escaped.
Oh. Sledge, I wanted to tell you, but when I saw you at the bar, but I couldn't.
Oh, you could have found a better place to hide in plain sight. A bar full of cops. Angelica, I did it. I made it to the top. I'm cured. I can look over transoms again. What's that? Another Fed?
No, wait, Sledge! He's not
I'm tired of playing the fool.
I'm telling you, he's not FB.
Hey!
So you thought you could fool me, huh?
It's over, you blonde dummy. Drop your gun, kick it over here. I said kick it over here.
Forget it, slimeball. I never kick a friend when he's down.
Angelica!
Freeze!
Angelica?
Was trying to tell you he's not FBI.
Now you tell me.
Your boyfriend Pete put a nice price on your head. That's gonna make a nice down payment on my condo. I have a message for you. Pete says goodbye.
No way, scumsucker. You're gonna have to shoot me first.
Okay.
Hammer, standing in front of that woman like that was a very gallant thing to do. But don't ever tempt me like that again. Thanks to Angelica's testimony, Crane has been sentenced to 50 years in prison.
Well, I guess it's safe to say that relationship's over.
Nope. Apparently, after the sentencing, they made up. I mean, they settled their differences. And when he's done serving his time, they're gonna get married.
By the time that happens, we'll be throwing rice at their wheelchairs.
Well, you know what they say. True love knows no bounds.
I'm sorry, Sledge. Well, it could be worse. I mean, you feeling better? No more vertigo, right?
No, I haven't had a drop. And I'm not getting dizzy anymore either. Watch. See, look.
Camera, get off that. Camera, get off that deck. Get off my deck. Get off my deck.
I'm fine. No, see, I'm fine. Look, I'm fine.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
I know. When did they remove that flagpole?
শাড়ি শাড়ি কেন?
আমি কি তোরে কিছু দিতে পারি না?
এমনি করে টাকা খরচ করলে টাকা জমাইবা কেমনে?
দূর, একটা শাড়ির আর কতই দাম।
শাড়িটা কিন্তু সুন্দর আছে।
আচ্ছা, একটু পরে দেখা না।
আরেকদিন পরবো।
কি কস? পর না, তোরা অনেকদিন শাড়িতে দেখি না। রাবেয়া, রাবেয়া,
খুলতেছি।
ঘুমাইছো?
অনেকক্ষণ আগেই ঘুমাইছে।
বাজার।
মা, এত বাজার কেন আনছো?
না, এত বাজার কই? ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ আসতেছে না, ওর জন্য খাওয়ান দরকার আছে না।
রাক্ষসের মতো খাইবো তো সবাই, এত বাজার করে লইছো।
আরে না, রাক্ষসের কিছু নাই। যাও, বাজারটা রাখো। আমি চিন্তা করছি কি, ধার কর্জ করে হইলেও টাকা পয়সা জমায়া একটা সেকেন্ড হ্যান্ড মোটরসাইকেল কিনবো।
মোটরসাইকেল কেন?
আরে ভাড়ায় গাড়ি চালায় খুব একটা লাভ হয় না, এদিকে তেলের দাম বাড়তি, তারপরে যে চাকরিটা করি সেখানে তো টাকা পয়সা খুব বেশি দেয় না। ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ এসেছে, আমি যদি এই চাকরিটা ছাইরা যদি বাইক রাইড সারাদিন করি তখন কিছু টাকা আসবো, ভালো হইব না?
দেখো, যত যাই কও, চাকরির কিন্তু একটা নিশ্চিত ইনকাম আছে, সেটা কমই হোক। চাকরিটা ছাড়ি দেয় কি ঠিক হইব?
তাও ঠিক, কিন্তু এই যে ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ এসেছে, একটু নতুন করে চিন্তা করতে হবে না, টাকা পয়সা লাগবে তো।
জানি না, সেটা করো ভাই, চিন্তা কইরো।
আচ্ছা, তুমি অত চিন্তা করো না, এটা তো এখনই কিনতেছি না, টাকা জমাতেও তো একটা সময় লাগবে, তাও ধরো 6-7 মাস তো লাগবেই। তারপরে রফিকরে কইছি যে যখন মোটরসাইকেল কিনবো তখন কিছু টাকা ধার দিতে, ও রাজি হয়েছে, মিলাজুলা একটা কিছু হইব। আচ্ছা, বাদ দাও, এই
শাড়ি শাড়ি কেন?
আমি কি তোরে কিছু দিতে পারি না?
এমনি করে টাকা খরচ করলে টাকা জমাইবা কেমনে?
দূর, একটা শাড়ির আর কতই দাম।
শাড়িটা কিন্তু সুন্দর আছে।
পছন্দ হয়েছে? আচ্ছা, একটু পরে দেখা না।
আরেকদিন পরবো।
কি কস? পর না, তোরা অনেকদিন শাড়িতে দেখি না।
শরীরটা ভালো লাগতেছে না।
বেশি খারাপ লাগতেছে?
আরেকদিন পরে দেখা।
আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে, তাহলে খাবার দে। ও কি খাইছে? কি রে বাপ, আরে কি মশা রে।
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা, কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে?
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটা দায় আপনার উপর পড়বো।
ওই দিনকার তোরে হাত খরচের লেগা 5,000 টাকা দিয়েছিলাম। আবার টাকা টাকা কি গাছে ধরে?
আব্বাজান, আপনি তো কত টাকাই কামান, 5,000 টাকা দিলে আপনার কি হয়? আমি আপনার একমাত্র আমার মাইয়া, তো আমার পিছনে খরচ করবেন না, কার পিছনে করবেন? আমার একটা কুর্তি পছন্দ হয়েছে, ওই কুর্তি আমি কিনতে চাই।
কুর্তি মূর্তি লেহেঙ্গা ওড়না এসব দিয়ে তো ঘর বইরে গেছে, হাঁটনের বি জায়গা নাই। মন চায় তোর এগুলা নাইজেরিয়া, বুলগেরিয়া আর উগান্ডায় পাঠাইয়া দে। আচ্ছা, এত কিছু কিনার দরকার নাকি?
কি করতেছেন আব্বা? একটা শখ করছি, শখের দাম লাখ টাকা। শখ যদি না মিটে তাহলে এই জীবন রেখা লাভ কি? আপনি যদি আমার টাকা না দিচ্ছেন তাহলে কিন্তু আমি কয়ে দিলাম, ব্লেড দিয়ে হাত কেটে নাম লেখা ফেলাম।
আচ্ছা, ব্লেড দিয়ে এই কুর্তির লেগে হাত কাটানোর দরকার নাই। আমি বাইরে যাওয়ানোর সময় তোরে টাকা দিয়ে যাবো।
থ্যাংক ইউ আব্বা।
আচ্ছা লাইলি, তুমি এরকম প্রতিদিন কোনো পড়াই কমপ্লিট করছো না, আমি কিন্তু তোমাকে আর পড়াতে আসবো না।
আসেন না, আপনারা ক্যাথাই কইছে আইতে, আমি কইছি।
শেষ পর্যন্ত তোমার বাবার কাছে আমাকে কমপ্লেন করতে হবে।
আপনি আমার বাপের কাছে কমপ্লেন করবেন?
পড়াশোনা করছো না, বাবার কাছে কমপ্লেন করবো না? অবশ্যই করবো।
ঠিক আছে, আপনি যান, আপনি আমার বাপের কাছে কমপ্লেন করেন, এদিকে আমি ব্লেড দিয়ে হাত কেটে আপনার হাতের নাম লেখা রাখবো এখান দিয়ে।
কি বলতে চলেছ? আস্তাগফিরুল্লাহ। দেখো, এইবার না হয় আমি তোমার বাবার কাছে কমপ্লেন করবো না, কিন্তু তুমি যদি পরীক্ষায় ডাব্বা মারো তাহলে তো আবার আমি শেষ।
ও তুমি
ডরাইছেন?
ডরাবো কেন? মাগের এরকম আটকা মায়া মনে সামনে চলে আসলে তো একটু চিন্তা লাগেই। আর কালকে আবার তোমার মামার সাথে চ্যালেঞ্জ, বললে এসো শেষবার মতো চুল দাঁড়িয়ে আশ্রয় আসতে।
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা, কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে।
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটার দায় আপনার উপর পড়বো। সরেন।
আরে ভাই, নাম লিখবা মানে? কি মুসিবতে বললাম, জিততে না পারে এখন 2 নাম্বারই। কি সমস্যা? যাইতে দিতেছ না কেন?
সমস্যা আমার না আপনার। আপনি মানুষ না খুনি?
মানে
মানে বুঝেন না? কালকে কি করছেন? কাচির লগে কি মিলাচ্ছেন? পেট খারাপের ওষুধ।
দেখো, এখন কিন্তু বাড়াবাড়ি হইতেছে। তোমরা কাচ্চি খাইতে চাইছো, আমি খাওয়াইছি ব্যাস। কারণ কারো যদি পেট পাতলা হয়ে যায়, কেউ যদি হজম করতে না পারে, সেটা তো তার সমস্যা, আমার না।
বাড়াবাড়ি আমরা করছি না আপনারা করছেন? মানে ইচ্ছে করে আপনারা খান নাই কালকে, তাই না? যাতে আমার লগে প্রতিশোধ নিতে পারেন।
আর যদি নিতে চাই সেটা কি দোষ? 3 বার ঘুরি চ্যাম্পিয়ন আমি, তোমার কারণে আমার হারতে হয়েছে।
হারছেন তো কি হচ্ছে? মাঝে মাঝে কিছু জিতবার লাগা কিছু হারতে হয়।
এই, তোমার কাছে হাইরে আমি কি জিতছি? হ্যাঁ,
আমারই জিতছেন, আমার মন জিতছেন।
এই দেখো, তুমি আমার আবার কোনো কিছু তো ফাঁসে দিচ্ছ, আমি বুঝছি। এইসব ফান্দে আমি পা দিতেছি না, প্লিজ।
আমি আপনারে ফাঁসাই নাই, আপনি আমারে ফাঁসাইছেন। আমি তো আপনার প্রেমে পড়ে গেছি ফ্রি মাস্টার। আপনি আমার মারবেন, মারেন, কাটতেও ফালান, কিন্তু আমি আপনার ভালোবাসি, এটাই সায়েন্স।
হ্যাঁ, এর জন্যই তো সায়েন্সে মারো ডাব্বা।
যতই অপমান করেন, শাদি তো আপনার আমার লগে হইব।
তোমার মতো মেয়ের সাথে শাদি দূরে থাক, প্রেম পর্যন্ত করতে রাজি নাই আমি। হ্যাঁ, আর এইসব ব্লেড ফেড দিয়ে কোনো কাজ হবে না, আমি ভয় পাই না আর।
দেখো চন্দ্র, তুমি কি করো।
Quỷ á, quỷ thuật. Cái xa kìa, thiếu dấu. Trung bố à? Trôn! Mày thiếu đồ đéo gì nhở? À, thiếu bên anh. Từ mắt bà giáo thế thiếu đồ. Anh nghe xua. Cái thằng đồ đấy. Vậy thôi, lên chat đã, bình tĩnh. Còn ra chim. Bình tĩnh tự tin và chiến thắng nhé. Sao? Vậy song long mà. This love has done to me so bài mình thắng không? Bài yếu đéo gì nhỉ? Bài mình yếu mà bài đó cũng lò của quên nhỉ? Quên mấy học lắp cây đồ tanh. Chết rồi, con ăn đi chết. Thắng không vậy? Bà sinh viên à? Mày đi. Cái hai cái đồ của mana lâu quá đấy. Thôi, khỏi vang chết. Huyết kiếm mà, chuồn vô. Cuồng đao huyết kiếm mà. Mặt trời. Tỷ 9 là 3 tỷ 6. Được rồi. Tôi trong si quay trên một trời. Được rồi. Đổ nước mắt. Chuyện tôi. Đơn giản rất trẻ Hà Nội. Rồi, chọn không? Coi, lấy mấy con nhiều tiền đã. Mấy này không? Sẵn sàng đổi. Xa không? Broccoli. Xa, đem đi go. Đủ tiền à? Tỷ tiền à? Đây còn đừng đâu. Đừng mà kiểm tra trên vọng tao. Rồi vật chất thấy. Đừng đâu. Đây là cái gì béo quá. Mày quá trời ghép đủ. Trời. Sao đâu? Thực ra cái thằng kia là nhót xuống ấy. Chôn à? Đồ chôn vai. Đấy, lắp này xong nó gãy đồ xong. Mình sẽ thì lắp cái được không nhỉ? Thì không biết được không? Cút. Dẫu nam. Nhót chưa? 38 máu chưa nhót. Ui acid xong. Thôi. Khởi 2020. Đấy chết thằng ngu. Yes sir broccoli ơi. Tôi đang lượng. Mày. Tao và địa ngục chưa biết một trái có hưu game. Đây. Như tất cả sau bao đêm. Đây cút. Đâu xem trên để rủ tôi đến. Cút xem. Hai thằng quỷ. Nó dòng mà, nó lắp thằng này. Cũng trên đấy thì làm cảnh con dao. Ở cho con mắt nhà ăn đi. Trên cao. Trên tao trên trả đạp smile. Zone xuống bắn Sierra mất. Nó nói. Sierra sấy đéo kịp Zone chứ. Sấy kịp ấy, nửa cây kìa. Zone chưa phun đồ, do dòng lắp nửa mảnh giáp mặt chim broccoli. Zone 3 không vị. Zone 3 không vị à. Zone 3 không vị, cần chấm muối không phải broccoli. Mà đánh bóng. Đánh bóng hoài thế không biết. 3 tỷ 9 thôi. Bye bye. Quay đây. Phong này phật. Gamma classic. Ski. Meow. Bẹp. Ra được một hai. Làm gì trên tổng đàn. Không cả. Em trong bản và một thứ thì nó không đơn giản. Không cản. Tôi quên không cản. Yes sir. Mình đã vượt Ba Đình. Nhưng mà ngay cầu giấy. Nhạc lên là phải căng. Là phải trang. Nói ngon mà phải chăn. Sáng như hải đăng. Đài Loan sẽ sơ buộc đuôi. Chắc phải trang. Thì chứ Đài Loan tao chỉ cầm tay thôi, nhưng em bảo là phải phập. Hay không thì khó lắm. Đây để quanh không nhiều nước Cút. Cái ký tạo fan tên là Đạt, nhà có vừa ngày trên Đà Lạt. Cam Minh Sơn bỏ luôn tao, đi ra mắt người ta 30k, tôi muốn 400. Uầy, ở đinh mạch Azit. Rồi chuẩn đấy. Trốn bố. Hay đinh mạch Azit ạ. DC game. Game vẽ à? Vẽ điết. Ấn đinh mạch Azit ạ. Anh em bắn thằng kia rồi, không đủ bệnh anh mạnh rồi, không sao. Ok là sống được thì mới được bệnh mạnh được. Để của tao là đang đi ăn tí chỉ vậy. Thằng kia thằng hát đúng câu chúng mày tuổi lờ. Nhít mày nhiều chip nhít chip vòng cây check xin ra cái ok kéo ai kéo xin ra 1,7 tỷ 31,7 cái kim cương và đéo đủ. Thread bế ai đây? Chết Woody trước cả để Thread rồi. Thread bế Gario và Juliet rồi xong. Mà Thread 1 thì là thực sự một chút nhiều máu đấy. Khỏe đấy. Thắng này. Ui, kia sấy chết hết ạ. Sấy Azit xịt chết hết. Chứ là trong bạn một trang bị tạo tác. Ok broccoli có gì cho xin nào báo tố Lurian. Yes sir, cảm ơn cái này được tạm được. MCK C4 con cờ năm bước gì ạ? Nhỏ rap 32k rưỡi ạ. Một lần quay pet kéo ra nhiều pet. Cái hai game 5 phút thôi bú game ấy farm này cho biết hai game. Để phát nữa được phải đánh nó không thằng này cũng giống bài với không đi là đi xin với cả đấu sĩ. Bài với bài thằng này có bài bằng với không mình mạnh hơn nhỉ, trâu hơn. Không thằng này là bùi quá nó xì ơi cái gà ấy. Ui không chết rồi vậy. Thôi thắng trồn rất chịu. Thằng kia khỏe hơn nhiều cút. Chết thua chào chơi 4 à. Này cái chết à? Không nào. Chôn bố 96k. Cái lên mà. Tí đô bây giờ này sao thì bớt nhiều quá. Xét một cát ở cho vào check xem mà con này bao nhiêu. 75% mà. Mấy con này sẽ là những con quay xịt nhất 85%. Đi ra nốt đẹp. Xét tới Azit 2 chỉ có mạnh đấy. Tanh sự mỏng đét. Có giảm kháng phép của zone 3 đi chéo cái xin ra sự khó đấy. Ngoài tán khó tôi thấy đấy. Đây rồi, nó xuống rồi. Sẽ bắt lửa cây đi luôn không? Đi luôn mà. Xin thằng đi rồi. Này yếu đét. Là tên gì? Đấy. Winho 1412 1999 quái chưa? 1412 1999 à? Ra vậy bữa vui. Rồi tôi làm được. Yes. Đi đi giống ai